Yeah, well, yeah, go see it. I mean, it's really good. Really good.
And you don't have to talk about the content. Could you do that off air?
I sound like John McLaughlin right before he passed. I just read his obituary. I love that show.
I did too. It was one of my favorites.
I feel it was the word paradigm for Fox News or any of these shows that it was such a good show.
Blueprint.
The Blueprint. Yeah, there you go. What's a paradigm?
That's like a top, the topmost thing. A paradigm shift means that things change radically.
So that's not the right word I'm looking for.
No, you want the blueprint.
I mean, you might be right. It says a typical example or pattern of something, a model.
Yeah.
Okay,
all
right.
See, Robin,
I've never
right.
used it that way.
Well, you should at least listen to me. Paradigm.
It sounded weird.
Yeah. It was the paradigm for...
Well, the show was done differently than any other show before it.
Yeah, John McLaughlin, rest in peace. I used to watch his show every Sunday. It was a political show, and it was kind of cool because he was a conservative. He used to work in the Nixon administration. And then
he was a speechwriter.
He was a speechwriter, and then he'd have a liberal... I remember Eleanor Clift. I don't know if she was still on it. Is she dead?
Yeah.
She's still there.
She's still there. She got to be 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
But she was always still feisty.
Yeah. She always looked like a squirrel to me.
Oh,
I liked
really?
her. Yeah, she looked like Rocket J. Squirrel. She had a voice like Rocket J. Squirrel. Like like I'm from Bullwinkle and Rocky.
Uh-huh. I believe Hillary Clinton is good.
Not you, next. And John McLaughlin would bark out.
Right.
And I think... I think like guys like O'Reilly and stuff probably got their shtick from a little bit of Rush Limbaugh, a little bit of Bob Grant, a little bit of John McLaughlin. But he was good. He kept that show moving. You, next. And it was a good political show.
Let Eleanor speak.
Eleanor? All right. Answer round robin. Robin, yes or no? Yes. The answer is no. Hey, it was good, that guy. I liked him a lot. I used to watch the show every week, and then I kind of lost track of it with all these news channels basically doing the same thing.
It was on PBS, I think.
No, it was at the end they moved to PBS. Yeah. Originally it was on...
Well, that's what I'm saying. At the end, it was on PBS.
Yeah, but originally it was on a network, and it was syndicated. And
in New York, I think it's Channel 4, though.
Yeah. And I think it ended up on CBS at the end. I don't know. Who cares? What the fuck's the difference? But yeah.
It was always a friendly, warm place to land.
John McLaughlin was a political guy. Then he
was also a priest.
Jesuit priest, supposedly. Whatever that means.
He was a Catholic priest. I mean, Jesuits are an order. And so he was a priest.
Yeah, but then...
I mean, that meant he wasn't supposed to marry and didn't have sex.
Yeah, but he got married twice.
I know. Apparently that didn't work.
Those conservatives, sometimes they like to fuck like bunny rabbits.
And, the thing is, though, he knows how wrong it is for guys to try to not be married.
Forget it. Even if you're like a repressed gay man and you just go into the priesthood to deal with that, you're still going to be beating off and fucking guys on the side. Report. And also, bye-bye, John McLaughlin.
Yeah, he used to say, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
At the end of the show.
Right. I liked it. 89 years old.
And he just did his last, they said he only missed one show in all the time, and it was the one just before he died.
Yeah. According to Gary, who said he sometimes tuned in for it, he said at the end it was real sad. I mean, the guy, you know how he always had control of the show and moved the show along?
He had lost control.
Yeah, he just kind of sat there.
He looked like, Howard, no joke, he didn't fit in his suit, and he looked like Stephen Hawking because he was all slumped in.
Right.
Yeah, they kind of threw him in a chair.
I guess he didn't want to leave the show, and, they felt bad for him, so they let him sit there all slumped over in the chair. These, on the front page,